Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wolves of all ages. Up Wolf here, Cinnamon. And back with some more Starfield, Star Wars Genesis. We'll be continuing the corporate espionage series. First of all, ourselves to a halt here. We're going to go ahead and scan a few things while I'm here. Because I am capable of scanning anything and everything in the system. This area is not very resource rich. Okay. System is almost entirely set up. Actually, let's go ahead and get Roja.
What's up?
Get on Droja. Where's some Droja at? Droja! Hey girl, where you at?
Yes?
There you are.
Hello. Finally, I've been waiting. Exploration requires courage. And in this case, a functional suit.
Fair enough. Instigation, intimidation, manipulation are all social skills that are active when your scanner is up. Oh. It works when my scanner's up. You say. Dated mind. Okay. How do I get in? We both have the same guns. Like down here. All right, folks. Let's see. How do I get in this thing? Oh? Uh-oh. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. Hi.
We are triumphant.
Trandosians! Yay! I don't know when these guys creeped up on me, but... Hi, not so friendly friends. Where are you? Come out and play. Here's the door. Just walks in.
Best not to leave anything.
Contact. We're losing
I've
numbers.
been waiting for this.
Open fire.
Where'd you go, buddy? Where do you think you're going? We have an enemy. He decides he wants to run away like a little chicken. Like a little sturdy cat. Oh, so sturdy. Little Trandosian.
We have scared them off, it seems.
You're done.
Oh, no fun. I was gonna try to like walk him off it. What is that stance, girl? Jeez. Where'd he go? Oh well. Whatever. Nothing you can do about it. Body vanished, the body vanished. Okay. Keep on, keeping on. Trandosian mercs. Not a fun looking environment now.
Not exactly the lap of luxury, is it?
We got more. Okay, we got more friends who aren't so friendly.
Yes! Try it!
Oh, I bet it does, sir.
Get their attention. Finish this.
Oh, this is supposed to be the mine where...
One down!
It hurts.
I think it's supposed to be the starting location mine. Oh, yes. Charge me. Thank you. Make my life just a tiny bit easier. It's supposed to be the mine we start in. Man, you suck at aiming. That guy doesn't.
Execute.
Fuck Okay, I can't see my aim reticle when I... Okay, there we go. Go ahead, pop up the heal here. Yeah, take that. I'm giving him a lot of attention today. We went outside a lot, too. Okay.
Come at me.
Oh my god.
Kill them.
That's a crit. That's a miss. Okay, I am missing an awful lot right there.
Huge. Do they have anything? No value.
I'm gonna tuck in here. Okay. Why am I hitting? Where is not my target? Okay, I'm not gonna aim down my sight. I'm gonna have to aim down my sights. Full beams. That's a turret down. That's a crit. And that's a miss. And oh, that's a lot of healing. So fun fact with the V6 here, folks, is it does come with a mod that gives us another additional 100 HP when you first start. Neither of us is hitting our target. Strafing. I'm just gonna go point blank here. Oh, there's two of you.
Injured.
Okay.
Out of ammo.
Where are those shots going? Okay, trauma pack. Set a point blank. Take the stem pack. There we go. There we go. Boom. Trandoshans are a massive pain in my rump.
Dispatch the enemy.
Oh, I hit the pack. Well, we know the fate of the miners. They got the always has been treatment. You know what I'm saying? Dojins are the problem. He's passing. Oh, that reminds me, I need to check the turret back here. Leadership. Just got up because all we're doing is sprinting. It's literally what I do everywhere I go. You ready? Let's go, girl. You sit back. How kind did you get? Also, how dare you get? Because anytime he gives you something like that, I just immediately
let go of.
hi. Well, instead of Dark Trooper armor, I mean, I'm not going to say no, but on the other hand, I did all this stuff. The base to make sure light armor. Full set of Mandalorian Explorer armor? Sure. Complete my, help me complete my collection. That is a frag of some unknown origin. He's got a Z6. Don't let him get a beat on me. What do we have? Oh! It's the Hoth armor. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see, aid kit. Door gun grenade. Hold up. Oh. Updates, shipment redirected to clinic at ATT and Dr. Kendrick. Wait, what? Patience. What's going on here? Ability to expect communication is unacceptable. We will be sending out a representative here for shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting until time to arrive. The reports of the shipment is late, so much for that bonus. We're sending out a representative to your your way for updates and evaluations. That's great news, RC1. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Biotech toss in a bonus for delivery. emergency to anyone in the paramedic system. This is consolidated mining station RC1. RNA 3A. We're going to protect that emergency assistance. No test went past the emergency system. When they had the schedule. Today.
3 more daily bands came in, so now we have 6.
Okay. Engineers estimate 2 days. Okay. So I'm curious of what's going on with that station. And the third. Witnesses. Okay. Star is quite valuable, it would seem. Decent amount of loot up in the station. Let's see. 10, 20, 869. Okay, that felt oddly specific.
Fuck the guy in his hot dog.
Not yet. He literally just got fed like maybe 30 minutes ago.
I would prefer that we both remain light on our feet.
Indaraja, please, please. I know what time you have to wait. He's being dope. Dope is dope. Love it when my space bar just randomly says, have that now. Go aboard. No matter what, it's not the rough would say Tom. I would rather do it this way. Okay. Landmines of any kind? Nope. Yes. We're just kind of quickly depoting things. All before. Ocean blaster? Don't know what that is, but okay. Oh, that is a massive, ugly looking. Someone hit that gun with the ugly sick. Good grief. That poor gun got hit with the ugly stick straight up the manufacturer. Oh my gosh. Talk about being hit with an ugly stick. That poor gun. He didn't stand a chance. I sincerely wish I could take over some of these locations. That would be kind of nice. Up the Kuwait. Up we go. The Kuwait drive yard. What we'll find, I don't know. All because I haven't found this quest line anywhere near just as far.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC. You've entered the clinic's space. Please dock or leave the area clear for incoming patients.
I maxed out the challenge for the shields by booping it with my ship, so that's something. Let's go.
This area's off limits. Authorized personnel only. Yeah, I bet you do. Thank you. Hard to argue with that. Fine.
That's a good one to go
issue
with.
You an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Infinity. Ooh. You're on Infinity's payroll.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
I don't want to go over this again. I'm tired, all right? Just not.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area. In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
We better get that approval soon. Excuse me, but this is a restricted area. You need to leave.
I'm here for a mandatory security update. You need to run an update on your computer.
Your timing could be better. A little warning next time. I'll just take a moment to check up on my patient.
Unimagine in personal logs. Trying results for initial cluster phones. Now the poor kid is in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light of the end of this grisly tunnel. We've now gone through our entire list of subjects and a dead end. And I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What's going on over there? Has they completely lost her mind? I understand when corporations rush things when it comes to household products or maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neural amp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with the blood on my hands. Contract aside, I'm certain this will end in ruin. Yeah, no, this is not what I mean. Project Dominion, I'm done. Feel free to pause in 3, 2, 1, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, and live on the pleasures of mess before I arrive.
Hi, how you doing?
They've got auto turrets in here, which
Whoa! You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
annoys me because they're supposed to be a medical clinic. Okay, well that was far more mundane than I had anticipated.
This is pathetic!
This is Alliance Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You have Alliance clearance. The Galactic News Network, the only reliable source of news.
It is. And
Nice to catch you in the office.
Just hand Vina the shipment so we can get on with it.
Is that my beautiful shipment? You were right about this one, Masako. 100% pure, though. When it comes to the brain, we don't want to take any risks. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Infinity hired some Dojin mercenaries to obtain the shipment. Roll out the red carpet for me when I landed.
The mercenary group? Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station? Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothicite. Were there any survivors? Our station on Carinae 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either. Good. I may not condone murder, but I refuse to have sympathy for indiscriminate killers like Ecliptic. Especially after massacring innocents working for us. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there? I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing? So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO.
Infinity appears to be on an entirely different level of corruption. It cannot be allowed to continue.
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Yeah.
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design. It certainly is. And it's also time to inform the rest of the board on the current situation. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay, that's a level up, but,
What is it? I shall do as you ask. But you take me with you no matter what.
I'm sorry, Challenger, but I don't feel like you will trust me in this endeavor.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Good. You're right on time. I re-evaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear. Ularu is the mole. In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding. Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with. The people we're dealing with will expect nothing less. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for.
Ooh?
You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me. Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Oh boy. Can I just not, please? I have to, I guarantee it. But, meetings are always pain.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget. The mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives. I know you're not insinuating that this is my fault.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this. Good. I can tell Vina is going to enjoy working with you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Yes, ma'am. I wonder... Yeah, fire alarm? Little green R2-D2. Yahoo! Let's go! S1E! I'll serve that ass! So I know full well that the can you get from Constellation will
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Medical practices without human oversight.
Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey. Neurosurgery is my specialty. I've performed more operations than I can count on a wide variety of brains. So I like to think that I'm wildly overqualified. Really, I could do this in my sleep.
Rather you not do it in your sleep, it's my brain.
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions. Hey, let's not get carried away there. That terminology is a bit heavy-handed. So, are you ready to get started? Yes, I always love a willing subject. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured. There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates. Fine, I get it. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
Whew. Okay, this is gonna be something for sure. Is that what the neuroamp is right there? Yeah, I think that's the neuroamp.
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh, laughing gas. And through the helmet, respirator, and into the brain we go. Whee! Oh, I am now suddenly out of my gear.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
I am naked, apparently. They have stripped me of my armor at some point. That is not ideal. I could put that in the ship. Just actually puts on the floor.
How are you feeling? You look good? Yep, that's me every morning. But the whole point of this is no visual indication and no adverse side effects. So, sounds like we're on track. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation. Well, my tech is only a prototype. This is just the beginning. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says. That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Copy that. Oh, it was! That was the neural app that we saw. Oh, yeah. The assassin droid that I marked earlier. F1 to open your scanner. Oh, sorry, F to open your scanner. E to bring up your sensor skills.
That observation room is just a precaution. Prepare for the worst, right? Every now and then. I understand the dangers, which is why I also came up with the shielding mod. But there's a lot of tech out there we use every day that has plenty of dangerous implications. This is why I leave repercussions for people like Masako and Alexis to figure out. Bye. incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought.
Research and
It
develop
felt
up here
eerily
anyway?
natural.
I've always wondered.
And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
Someone up here's probably
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now.
Yeah,
I'm
management's
curious if any other side effects may manifest.
If anyone else got their hands on our neuroamp technology, I'm sure the execs would lose it.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects? Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing. Yes! Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech. Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for. Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape. Maybe that's the beauty of it. You'd never know. Besides, the neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as... It sounds like you have an assignment to complete.
I pooped
And
the
DeMarcus and I
keyboard.
have a lot of notes to record.
Want to give us the next mission already?
Don't cause any trouble.
Yeah. Shut your yeah. Stupid security guard. You don't know anything. Soccer real quick.
Good, you're here. I wasn't sure how accurate Vina's promise of no downtime was going to be.
Let's just hope.
Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work. We're sending you into Infinity Ltd. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries. And wish he shall, every day, while he rots away in prison. All right, Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you. Of course not. The meeting is just a legitimate way in. Once inside, you'll be led to a waiting room where your host will be running late. That's your opportunity to make your way to either the executive floor or R&D. Option A, you need to remain under the radar the entire time. Option B, you have a slight cover that may give you the opportunity to talk your way to your objectives. Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets. First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
You'll only have free range on the marketing floor. Infinity may be cheap, but they know at least some level of security is needed in this business. Any mercenary or disgruntled worker can go shoot a place up. You're a Ryujin operative, so start acting like one. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp. Anyone who comes forward to defend Lucas would be prosecuted as either aiding or being an accessory to these crimes. They all know career suicide when they see it. As for Lucas himself, if he wants to speak up and add corporate theft to his laundry list of crimes, fine. But who's going to believe him? No, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here.
Copy.
Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember him from Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail. I'm told security has masks to handle the situation, so the guards will still be stationed in the building. It's also possible they'll activate their building's defense system as well. You may run into a few automated turrets, so you'll still want to try and stay out of sight. If the information Simon provided is accurate, you can reach the control systems through a computer located in the maintenance area. It's a pretty convenient stop if you enter in through the roof access. I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit. It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible. Please, you're an exception. But we can talk promotion after you pull off this assignment. Well, you're still here, so apparently you didn't need it that bad.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
I see.
It certainly will, and we'll have front row seats. So, any final questions before you go? Depending on whether or not you evacuate the building, you'll mostly be looking at security guards, much like we have here. You may encounter an automated defense system in the form of turrets as well, so be careful. You have the ability to manipulate others. If someone's in your way, you could get them to move. If someone has a key card, that means you have a key card. The possibilities here are really up to you.
Yeah.
You'll be restricted to the marketing floor. An appointment is not a free pass.
I'm ready to go.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Yes,
Here's
ma'am.
Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up. Skylar Lumen?
Okay.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
Do you have the program? I'm certain Ularu won't pass up this opportunity. So, let's take a look. Aha! The decryptions hit a snag. There's definitely something here. This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity LTD network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt. Yes, I'm looking forward to putting this all behind us. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
All right. Unfortunately, folks, we are out of time. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe.
It's just more time to doubt
Hey,
myself.
ring the bell. I'll see you all. Oh, son of a- Ow.